Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Joey. Don't call my wax junk. Appreciate you tuning in tonight, as I always do. A little bit of a heavy heart tonight, sadness, especially if you're a Braves fan or a Dodgers fan, really. Um, Lost another Hall of Famer, y'all. I feel like this has just happened so many times over the last year or so. We're losing so many legends, but found out late this evening that Don Sutton passed away last night at the age of 75. Of course, if you're a Braves fan, then you know Don Sutton from the broadcast team that was part of the TBS Turner family that broadcast Braves games all across the country. They were kind of given the moniker America's team because they were, part of the Superstation, and they were available on TV coast to coast. And Don was a part of that broadcast team with Skip Carey and Pete Van Wieren and Joe Simpson for the better part of 3 decades. And of course, if you're a Dodgers fan, then mainly Dodgers, then you're sad tonight too, because Don Sutton spent the majority of his career with LA, and it's just happened so many times over this last several months that we're just losing legend after legend. And Don Sutton has another little connection with me in that he was born in a little town called Clio, Alabama, which was about 15 minutes or so from where I grew up, and raised by sharecroppers, and just he grew up tough, in a tough time, tough childhood, and wasn't given a lot of the natural gifts that, say, a Nolan Ryan or somebody of that stature was blessed with. He was not an intimidating man by his size, and guys, there's a difference between being a pitcher and a thrower, and Don Sutton was a pitcher. And you want to talk about consistent. He was the model of consistency. And dads, baseball dads out there, he's a great example of why you teach your kids, about the art of the changeup and changing speeds, and not necessarily trying to throw breaking balls at young ages, but just the fastball changeup. Even though Sutton did have a great curveball, he really made his money changing speeds and hitting spots. He wasn't going to blow anybody away, but he was Mr. Dependable. I want to say 756 career starts, never missed a single start. Not one. Was never on the DL. And I want to say that Nolan Ryan and Cy Young, the only 2 pitchers that had more starts, career starts, than Don Sutton did. And those are just amazing statistics when you look at today's pitcher. And the argument can be made that especially starting pitchers are a little more, I don't know if coddled is the word to use or not, but definitely more investment being made, and so more care being taken on the arms of these starting pitchers. And my goodness, Sutton came from a day where it's my day to work. He did his job, and he did it every single time his name was called. And they're just, those kind of guys are fewer and farther between. So, guys, I just felt compelled to get on and just share with you. I only really have one Don Sutton card, but it's a good one. That's his 1966 Topps rookie, and it's autographed with the Hall of Fame inscription there, Hall of Fame 98. And I'm so glad that this card has not left my possession, especially tonight, because it just gives me a little piece of Don Sutton, and his mark on the game. And we're losing too many legends too quickly. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll look forward to catching everybody down the road. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Take care.